Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona. Arizona Stadium with this red and blue crowd ready to bear down with their Wildcats. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. For an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Royal around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
They're bringing heat. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Offense gets set for second down. They'll try the run. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing in his pads.
To the air, it's Beebe. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Trying to find his man on first down. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out.
And he breaks into the open. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's caught. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
They get to him as he throws. And that ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He makes the grab.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches and see.
Got some room headed to the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The hand to the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gather maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Fourth down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Now this offense is back on the field. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. Gives him a little breathing room, picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what, let his talent do the rest.
He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. The offense set for a first down play. Snags it quickly on the left. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. He's going to pass. He makes the connection. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
He's looking to throw. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. UNLV was able to 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was. And he loses the football. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
Very rarely do you have a play on defense where you've got 30 yards head of steam built up to come make a collision. On kickoff and kickoff return you do, and a lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Wants to throw. It's Beebe. Got his man in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They are in danger of squandering this great field position unless they can convert this 3rd and 5. The snap sets up the throw. And the defense, got him at the 27. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Gonna let it fly. Makes the catch down the right side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Arizona going back to work with another 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lets it fly deep downfield. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And the returner will be brought down. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
And the Royals racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to pop the draw. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. He leaves it with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
To the air, it's Beebe. And they get the sack just like that. The Royals will try to pin them back with the punt. Here's the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Makes the grab.
This is exactly why third down is practiced every single day. Third and short, third and medium, third and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on third down.
Quickly complete. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. They want to just keep throwing it. They're trying to get to it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Wildcats have it in scoring position on first and goal. He wants to throw. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Arizona!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
Small game, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You've got to do a lot of this.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down. They've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll give it on the counter. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Royals will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, it's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. Pressure coming. Coming the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Coming after it. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. He's taking the shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And the offense clearly deep shots. We want to be aggressive, and I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense.
DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
He's right on target. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. He's looking to throw it. Going up top. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
The Royals will kick it off to start the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, using his legs to buy some time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They're working that left side. Makes the catch, and he's brought down.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Snags it inside the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pulls it in. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona! And the punishment has been extended. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Auburn is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shame that might have been a little closer than Tigers fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home, licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Spins away from the defender. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Now on first down from the 28. Looking to move it through the air. Feeling some heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Scanning the field, it's Beebe. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He'll just keep slinging it. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. Chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up. Yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking. Balance. Run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He caught it! Touchdown, Wildcats! And the stomping has commenced. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score Arizona 51.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more...
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Right back to him. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Royals will send out the punt unit.
Number 94, on to punt it away.
No return coming. He'll call for... Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
They'll give it to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Leaves it with the back. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
It's a nice run there to get the first down. I got to tell you, I'm impressed with the stable of backs and the weapons this offense has. A lot of different guys can touch the football in a variety of ways, but they've been running it very, very well in this game so far.
Comes out throwing on first down. Using the quick game. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Sets him up on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Arizona comes out with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down.
Well, he has been the go-to guy all game long. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. This defense can...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Arizona lines up with a 1st and goal. Fast motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown, Arizona! And the route is on. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in it. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got...
Running toward the tape. The 40. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like
the freshman able to get home with the sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
What a disappointment. No good. Hoping to cut into that lead. They did not. Lead is huge. The give from the gun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. He'll pull it on the read. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Calls his own number. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Wildcats are on the move. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit.
Just destroying his way through the field. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the touchdown, Arizona. And the beatdown has ensued. That leads a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Florida Atlantic took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Boca Raton. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from. You try to.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just you can tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first. And they got him for the sack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do to before their next football game. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The Royals will bring the punt team onto the field. On his way back to the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First down for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.